Hello, Mr. Wahlberg here, 7.2. R2D2 says hello as well. We're looking at section 7.2, volume of cylinders. Here's the formula for finding the volume like we just did with the volume of prisms. The only difference is this time our object is a cylinder, so our base is going to be a circle. Sorry, the format didn't turn out well. Remember, the formula to find a circle's area is pi r squared, so you would find the area of a circle and then multiply by its height, and that would be how you find the volume. Let's put that into action here. If we take a look at this figure, obviously it's a cylinder. We need to find the area of first the circle, so it's pi 3 squared. So that becomes 3 squared is 9, so I'm looking at 9 pi, and I multiply that by 6. That would get me, 9 times 6 is 54, so 54 times 3.14 is 169.6 cubic meters. Remember, we're talking about volume, so our label has to be in cubic. We're not talking about squared anymore, we're talking about cubic, so 169.6 meters cubed. Here they're asking you to find the height of the cylinder. Obviously everything else is given, including the volumes, 314. Here's my circle base. Notice this time they gave you the diameter of 10, so I have to find the radius. Plug in everything you know. 314 is my volume. The base, remember we're talking about pi r squared, so it's pi times, I've got to find the radius here, so it's 5 squared times I don't know h. I don't know h. So 5 squared is 25, so I'm looking at 25 pi times h is 314. When I go ahead and solve that out, I'm basically going to divide 25 pi by both sides. That'll cancel out over here, and I'm taking 314 divided by 25 pi gets me a height of 4. Now, interesting enough, think about this for a second. We are no longer talking about inches cubed. That's my volume answer. We're just talking about the height of the object, so the height would just be in inches. So it would be 4 inches would be my answer there. Here's kind of an everyday example. You got a jar of salsa. The dimensions are given of a 10 centimeter height. Your naughty brother, though, ate a lot of it, and you only have 4 centimeters left. So we want to know how much is missing. So you got to think about missing. That means this part of it here is the part that's gone, so that means 6. How do I get that? Well, 10 minus 4 gets me 6 centimeters of salsa. Your little brother ate. So you want to solve for that. The radius is given of 5. So I want to find the volume. The base is pi r squared. You want to multiply that by the height of 6 because that's what's missing. So 5 squared is 25, so that means 25 pi times 6. That would get me 150, because 25 times 6 right here, these two together, gets me 150. Multiply that by pi, which is 3.14, gets me 471. Notice it's in centimeters, so it's centimeters cubed. So how much salsa did your brother eat? He ate 471 centimeters cubed of salsa. Alright, here's a couple practice problems for you I'd like to try for tomorrow. Please don't submit these. I've got other plans tomorrow. I want you just to do these and then have them in class when we get there tomorrow. Number 1, just find the volume of this cylinder here, right there. And number 2, they're asking you for the height. They give you the volume. If you need to go back and look at the example I already showed you, work backwards to find h. Good luck to you, and we'll see you tomorrow.